I think it's a great idea to have controls, but I think a lot of people have the wrong intentions of what a control is. This is not a push and play and walk away type system, no matter how great your controls are. Every single day, our still runs different because of the pressures outside. If a cold front's coming in, if a warm front's coming in, if it's raining, your controls are only going to be as good as the person controlling it, if that makes sense. Yeah. There's no machine that can taste product for you. So how it tastes on your palate, on the front of your tongue, the back of your tongue, how it is. The controls are great. I guess they say as your budget allows.
So this distillery is heavily automated. It's just the size. We have 3 stills. We're distilling almost 500,000 gallons a day. We have 17 fermenters, 3 mash cookers, 8 grain bins, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So to manage all of that, you need automation. On a smaller scale, you may not need it at first, but if you're not automating it, then you've got to pay attention every second, every minute, every hour.
Right.
The big thing automation gets you is consistency and safe operation. Not to take away from the operators who are here, and we have a great team that are here 24/7, and their experience, their hands-on, their knowledge of how the system is supposed to work helps the automation rather than the other way around. But again, the automation takes care of the nitty-gritty details.
We have a lot of manual ball valves, manual chain falls, things like that. But the operators are manually on the floor. They're walking around, changing, moving, affixing different things for that hour during startup, getting it lined out, and then for that next 80 hours, they'll monitor, check, make sure, because things go wrong, sensors fail, you get a false reading somewhere, and something takes off, and you're in trouble.
Yep.
But for the most part, this distillation system, once it's running, is very automated. The cooking process is very automated as well. Fermentation, temperature control is automated, and then everything else in the distillery is manual.
If we're going to have a high-powered distillery, because now we're putting out a little bit over 20,000 barrels a year, it requires a lot of effort to make sure that the operation's consistent, so the liquid and the whiskey is ultimately is consistent.
Right.
So for efficiency's sake and consistency, there's about 80-85% of our kind of operation, if you would, is automated. So all the sensory, all the testing, all those types of things that require our palate is obviously organic, but a good part of our operation now is automated.